Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, folks. Round 3 on descent. Godar leading Archaea 2-0. Godar starting as aliens up in fabrication, and we're seeing Archaea starting in the teeny tiny base of Drone Bay on the other side of the map.
So pretty interesting to see Godar starting with taking energy flow first. This is quite aggressive move. Plus, it's much easier to defend than energy flow, at least in my opinion. And Archaea starting having like the same setup idea, starting slowly, taking RTs, taking a little bit of the map, and hitting up the pressure later on. And I think the first engagement might be in gravity control as two aliens here, Mandas and Archaea, walking in, taking down the Ray. Kohler a little bit out of position there. Nice job here by Godar.
Yeah, and on the other side of the map in Monorail, Icefelt and Duty sneaking up on Eagle Eye and Fana, who are just building up the power. They do hear the aliens. And we're seeing that Duty went back to bite that RT while Icefelt provides some pressure up in Monorail.
Now gravity finally cleared out, but I love general how Godar puts the pressure towards the Marines. We also have Duty in, as you said, in observation, forcing a Marine to come back. This will just take more time for the Marines to actually progress towards the aliens.
Yeah, Duty now running into Drone Bay, fighting that observation. Scram comes out, shoots Duty in the face, and gets right back into control.
Alright, so Godar up to 3 RTs, took Plaza and Energy Flow, and they're trying to, I like this 2-prone attack here. Archaea is hitting a nice timing, attacking both RTs at the same time. Plaza, they also found a drifter there while they're engaging Energy Flow at the same time.
Oh, and taking down Coroyo and Ray up in Plaza. That push goes nowhere. We're seeing now Eagle Eye, a lone Marine, coming into Silo in Energy Flow. Skugan, Eagle Eye on the other side, trying to get the pinch here.
And wow, this is...
He looks like he just got like knocked over that balcony by that Hydra. Oh boy, and in gravity control, Duty playing a little cat and mouse action against Fana. We're seeing Coroyo and Ray in shipping in the middle of the map, pushing towards hydroanalysis.
And again, a really bad start for Archaea, considering this is Archaea. Going for fast phase gate here inside hydroanalysis, just in the middle of the map. After losing both pressure teams, 3 Marines are here in the middle of the map, and Godar setting up a little ambush. Only 2 Skulks, now 3 Skulks coming in. This is going to be really important for them. And they do take down one of the Marines. But in the end, Archaea taking over.
Woo! Nice shooting there by Archaea in hydroanalysis.
So let's see how this phase gates work out. If they can apply easier pressure from here, from that gate, they can hit Plaza and Energy Flow much easier. Especially Energy Flow will be really hard to defend from there.
Well, now with that phase gate up, we're seeing very, that's going to grant a lot of mobility for Archaea to come as 3 Marines into Energy Flow. Coroyo, Ray, and Fana taking down Alcalde and Vok. A Gorge, Yavol is left there with his Hydra farm. Eagle Eye coming around the corner. Icefelt trying to get the pounce on him.
Oh, 4-man pressure by Archaea. I think this is not holdable right now. Maybe this should just bypass them, take down a phase gate or something else, I'm not sure. But still, Duty is going in, working Eagle Eye, but tons of map packs being dropped by Scrime. And finally, Javol, Alien Commander, does go down here. Wow, and even so, they are able to defend Energy Flow. Crazy.
Wow, very, very, very nice. And in gravity control, Mend against Skugan. Mend kind of moves off 10% on that RT. Looks like he's going to move off to another part of the map. And now Eagle Eye, Fana, and Ray, full health, backed up by Karoo. 4 Marine push in Energy Flow. Icefelt and Duty, the only ones there to defend, backed up by Yavol.
This time we have a Skulk working on the face gate, forcing one of the Marines back. Koru, who's really on fire today with 7 kills already, while the pressure kills 3 other Skulks. Still, Ray Eagle Eye going strong on that RT, only Duty left to defend, but he's too low on health to engage.
Yep, Eagle Eye taken down, 64% on that RT. Vok kind of just sneaking in, takes down Eagle Eye very nicely. Ray backed up by Kuruyu, who just walks in there.
And I love the distribution of the Marines by Scrime. That's the best as he can do. He has 1 Marine in launch control and 1 close to monorail. This means the real question is, where and when can Godar drop the hive? Judging from the sys chain, they're trying to get the launch control hive right now, but we already see Skook in there. And Scrime still has the option at any point in the game to drop a second phase gate and hit up this timing push to take down a second hive. I think they will definitely bank on that, since Aliens already have so many resources gathered. They cannot allow a second hive to grow up.
Yep. In energy flow, Eagle Eye, Kuruyu, and Ray, the strike team again, taking down that harvester in energy flow finally, and they are going to move forward into drafting and looks like into fabrication. Alcalde taking down that RT in launch control, and there goes the hive drop in launch control.
Yep, they're focused with 3 Skulks there, cleaning it out, and now they're sending out with some Drifters. They need to make sure to hold launch control, since Archaea will most probably push there. We also see shotguns on the way, so Scrime definitely going for timing push. Meanwhile, in Plaza,
push now into Plaza. Yep, Ray and Eagle Eye taking down, just trying to make a mess of things, forcing Godar to defend. Mend against Eagle Eye, takes him down. Great biting there.
wow. I mean,
I don't know if Archaea knows about the hive drop
sure they do.
in launch control.
I promise you, 2000% Scrime knows. that's when he started shotguns.
Yeah.
Alright, next pressure team moving Plaza again, because from Plaza they can also move to launch control, also cut down any kind of reinforcements. Pretty notable Godar did not go for Gorge Tunnels, although they're so cheaper now. They're still relying on the 4 Fate pressure in the mid game, but they will need to get there actually.
Yep, Ray, Karu, and Eagle coming into launch control. There's going to be 4 Marines here. Do have a lurk on the field. Godar responding in kind against this offensive here by Archaea.
Oh, this is gonna be super tough. 4 Marines here. Godar's trying his best to set up this ambush. But 4-man push with shotguns, medpack support by Scrime, Archaea Marines, even without Tane. They are so damn hard to kill. We see the first Skulks are going in and dying. Still all Marines alive, and looks like this hive will go down.
Wow, 55% on that health. Good job for Archaea dropping that down. That hive does go down. They didn't get any use out of it and lose the resources. Good job, Archaea.
That was definitely needed here by Ark. Good push there, strong solid push. I think Godar kinda did not react completely to this. They needed way more defense to that, either Gorge Tunnels or some Gorge there dropping Hydros, whatnot, to really defend this happening. But right now they're working on the Phase Gate and Hydro. They can still take this game. They just need those 4 Fates to pop, and from there the second hive drop I think will be much easier than to defend.
That Phase Gate does go down. Kuruyu now coming in to take out Mend. 9% on that RT, almost takes it down, but on the other side of the map in Plaza, Skogan, Ray, and Eagle Eye takes down the Harvester. Icebelt as alert, the only defender there. Great job by Godar pushing away Archaea, but that Phase Gate is going to quickly go back up in Hydro Analysis.
Yep, using that as a platform to constantly push out to Energy Flow Plaza. Plaza already redropped after the Marines killed it. Yeah, the Marines are walking out, although Javel just redropped it. Great timing here by Javel. I love that. I love that sneaky move. Not wasting any second here. And launch just got redropped.
Yep, launch control redropped, 6% grown. Now, I mean, they need to hold on to this.
I think that's a little bit risky now. Maybe they should have waited just one more minute when the fates are up. It's lots of easier to defend against this. Duty is on 50 res hitting the mark right now. He needs to fade ASAP since Archaea is about to move to Plaza again, and I think Scrime knows that the hype is up. Otherwise, I would hit energy flow.
And Mend actually falls to his death in gravity control. That's embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
Skoogin, Eagle Eye, and Ray running through crew quarters, running into launch control. There goes the scan. They know that that hive is up. This is very, very tough for Godar. They need to respond to this.
Oh, and I fear this
And we
might...
have Duty as a fade.
Oh, Duty's... Oh, he goes down! Oh my god!
Oh no!
And Jai will just...
Wow.
Oh god, no.
Oh no, and there goes the Gorge. Oh, that was a tough break for Godar.
I think
They do have enough for another hive drop, but wow, that was this is gonna hurt.
Well, yeah, Godar just had this game earlier on. Now that was pretty much wasted 40 resources plus the Fate, plus the Gorge, and his PRS.
Yeah,
Oh.
plus another 40 when this goes down. I mean, that's so much res loss for Godar. Archaea probably had a really good talking to by Scram in the locker room between these matches. There goes the launch control hive. Eagle Eye, Ray, and Skoogin now up against that, taking down that RT. And Godar just getting pushed back, having trouble establishing any map control. We're seeing assist chain go into hydro analysis.
Oh, I love that move by Scram. He locked out to fight against Duty and used the face gate instantly for reloading.
Nice. And we're seeing now a second fade on the field. Alcalde up in Plaza, Mend, and Icefelt there, trying to stop this 3 Marine push into Plaza to keep Fabrication from getting attacked. 2 other Marines, Fana and Karuya, just taking down a Harvester in energy flow. Godar in trouble 12 minutes into this game.
Oh yeah, and they had the game. I can't stress this out enough. They were too impatient on dropping that hive. If it would have just waited for the fates to pop and then drop the hive, would have gone completely different. I'm pretty sure about that. But never mind, now we see big push in launch control. Godar still trying to take control of that. Still 3 shotgunners in here. Weapon 2 is on the way. This is not easy to take down. And another fate goes down! Whoa!
Oh my god! Fuck goes down. Oh my goodness. That's what you gotta do. You gotta be careful, especially if those shotguns, you know, you're in a tight space, you got 3 Marines with shotguns. That is tough because it limits your way that you can move, right? Like, you can't move left and right if you're fighting in a tight spot, and that is very dangerous position for a Fade to be in.
Exactly, and wow, that was a money scan. Aliens are about to drop the hive right now in monorail, or the scan by Scrime was actually just 1 to 2 seconds too early, about before dropping the hive. He knows that the aliens want to get monorail now. Since his Marines are positioned on the west side of the map, monorail already assisted up. You can tell that both commanders got completely on top of things.
Yeah, they're reading each other really well. And it looks like they are throwing up some defense here in monorail, ready for that hive drop. I mean, they are well away. 4 resources, 4 resource towers, and 21 team res. Eagle Eye and Skoogin coming up in energy flow.
Oh, big 3-man pressure going into monorail. So painful to lose those cracks already. And oh god!
Oh my god! 2 fades back to back. Get lost. Oh wow. What is that? 4? Is that 4?
Yeah,
fades?
there was all 4 fades. Yeah, they lost all 4.
Wow. Oh, that's tough. Duty now doing some resource harassment in gravity control along with Vok. Those 2 RTs are going to go down. They're going to be dropped down to 3 resource towers. Skoogin just takes down Alcalde in energy flow.
Wow. Archaea completely came back to this. Well, I think they have the game now. As long as they don't screw up, they have it. No hive,
Yeah, I
all
mean,
life
look,
forms gone.
monorail phase gated up. I mean, this is going to really give some really great mobility there. I mean, they're going to have strong defense on resources. This is just a matter of time, especially if if Godar cannot get that second hive up, they're going to get out-teched.
Yep. And so painful. I mean, losing all those fades one by one, the first in launch, the other one somewhere else, and oh, look at this big push here to Hydro, taking down this phase gate. Oh, but it's not working. Oh, wow! Nice reaction by Archaea, just phasing in time. It was really nice setup with the drifter, using the enzymes.
Wow, yeah, I mean, we are seeing some great shooting now from Archaea. They are just nailing Godar left and right.
So, I think Archaea is feeling pretty comfortable right now. They have the feeling, they know they are back to this game after losing the first 2 rounds. Now they're back on top of things. They have this, they have the control. They're dictating the pace of this game. They're up to 4 RTs, just lost another one, but no big deal as long as the aliens are down to 2 RTs and no second hive and all those life forms gone. Scrime can easily, slowly tag up and just win this.
Yeah, very painful position for Godar at this point. I mean, guys, I'm just opening the map here. Look at this map. Archaea all over the place. Now a 4 Marine pushing energy flow. Armor 2 is halfway done. Weapons 2 is already done. So against just Carapace, this is going to be an uphill battle for Godar. It looks like they're systing back into launch control at this point, and it looks as if that is going to be another hive that they need to claim. They do have 40 resources, so they can drop it. An advanced armory is started to be researched by Archaea.
Yeah, slowly going for those jetpacks. Also pretty worth to note is that those teams, since the change to nano shields, not using the second CC early on for this, just going straight to jetpacks first.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, a patch came out yesterday dropping nano shield from 8 seconds down to 3 seconds, right?
Yeah, exactly. They made it more effective, but also I like the change because nano shields I think were way overpowered earlier. Yeah, no balance talk. We're just watching the game. Sorry about that, folks. As Godar is coming back, trying to come back, and another scan here in launch control, and
There
just
we
showing
go.
that Scrime will not miss a second here where he needs to push.
Yeah, he sees that they are they're going ahead and assisting in there. Probably knows that another hive might come down. CC blueprint dropped in hydro analysis. Godar still trying to res harass in gravity control and in observation. Ray takes down Bach in observation, 42% on that. Phase gate, 82% in monorail. Alcalde trying to take that down. We're probably going to see some Archaea Marines soon phase through.
Oh, and Lurk just died in launch control. A really nice job by Farmer Eagle Eye, trapping the poor Icefeld. Although they took down Hydro, no big deal. Koro is still in there, and also it's easy to retake. And Godar's down to just 1 Harvester. Yeah.
There we go. Good game called by Godar Blind. I think we saw that coming.
Yeah, that was just a matter of time from here. Wow, still a really good, wonderful game. I love this, and actually what you guys really need to know is that Godar had it. Godar basically had it. They were about to get those 4 fates. The first hive drop they went was an okay timing. They just underestimated Scrime's intention to really take down his hive, because at this point Godar had a good start on the rest defense and everything else. They just didn't react properly. Scrime sent 4 Marines with shotguns there, and they were a little bit too late with the ambush, not catching those Marines early on in Plaza, and just let them walk in there and let them take down the hive. And the second hive drop was just, I'm really sorry, Jarrell, I have to say that, poorly timed. Just 1 more minute, you would have all those 4 fates to defend it.
Yeah. It looks like that in that match, I mean, Archaea was doing so well in the beginning that maybe it got to